Hello everyone, welcome to Apti Plus Academy for Civil Services, and I welcome you all to the learning series via News in Focus. Today's topic of discussion is Prerana program, which was recently launched by the Ministry of Education. Now, this is something which is important directly for your prelims examination, and even if you are preparing for one-day examination, there it become relevant. So let's understand what exactly is this program, what is the objective, and what would be the eligibility criteria for this Prerana program. Let's get started. So as I've told you that this was recently launched by the Ministry of Education, and Ministry of Education, the Department of School Education and Literacy has come up with this program, that is Prerana, an experimental learning program. Now this particular program is driven by a strong commitment to integrate the principle of Indian education system and even the philosophy of the value-based education, which is a cornerstone of the national education policy. So everything that is coming up in terms of the education sector, the reform that is coming is aligned to the part of National Education Policy 2020. Now this is also in the same parameters as envisaged in the National Education Policy. And one thing to remember that this is launched by the Ministry of Education, and even you can use this as example as fodder point in different paper of the mains, specifically General Studies paper 2 and paper 3. Now, what is the curriculum of the Prerana program? So the curriculum is actually developed by IIT Gandhinagar. This is again one factual information and relevant for prelims. So the unique program has 9 core value based theme. कौन-कौन से वो themes हैं? The first theme called for the self respect and humility, which is there, which should be maintained for an individual. The second is the courage and determination. So it's like any individual who is being actually given with a quality education need to have all this important ingredient with it. The hard work and dedication is something which is again important. Then the compassion and services, ultimately the individual has to pay for the nation building. So compassion and an attitude towards giving back to the society via services is important. Diversity and unity, truthfulness and cleanliness, innovations and curiosity, faith and trust, and even independence and responsibility. So these are the 9 important broad core value based themes that will be taught and even will be made as a learning process in the entire curriculum of Prerana. Now, after that, one thing that is important for you to know is the objective. What is the rationale? What is the main objective and aim behind this particular program? So it aims to offer a meaningful, unique and inspiring experience to all participants. जो भी participants होंगे उनको एक unique leadership के लिए तैयार करने की कोशिश की जाएगी. I'll tell you the eligibility criteria after this, but just understand the objective. उसके अलावा जो thematic framework होगी that will enable the youth fostering the respect for Bharat unity or India's unity, diversity and embodying the part of Vasudev Kundakam, which we'll call as the earth, the entire world as one family. These type of lines is again very important as a fodder point for the mains examination as such. The overreaching goal is to empower the students to become the catalyst for a positive change, inspiring the other with transformative changes of the Prerana. So this is something which will even help to transform the overall teaching process, and when this is learned can be even used to teach other aspirant or other part of the co-curricular players which is there with them. Now, apart from this, the student will engage in the diverse activities which call for indigenous knowledge system, latest state of art technology, learning from the aspirational personality. So this is how the entire scheme call for the objectives and the aim, and this will be implemented. The final goal is this only. Now, the other important part is the eligibility and the selections. So the entire selection process will be a week-long residential program selected for the students specifically for class 9th and 12th. So two are the eligible part, class 9 और जो class 12 के student होंगे from class 9 to class 12, right? So they are the student who are eligible. A batch of 20 students will be selected, which include 10 boys and 10 girls, will be attending the program every week from the various part of the country, right? The interested student can register themselves in the prerana.education.gov.in. they will undergo with the selection process outlined in their platform. If you know someone who is actually in this particular class between from 9 to 12, you can let them know. Even for your family members or for your near and dear one, you can inform them. This is something very important which will call for more holistic development of an individual, and this particular policy is definitely aligned with the national education policy, promoting the extracurricular activities, ensuring for a quality individual through the part of the residential program. So this was all about the Prerana program. I find this pretty relevant for the examination, precisely for the prelims examination. I'll be coming up with some of the more informative videos which is relevant for the examination context. For time being, I'm signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being stay connected.